Cut the head off. That's all right if I get my head cut off. All right. It's really more about the dishes and the technique and all that good stuff, right? So, well, once hopefully a few people tune in here, I will not be able to get to your questions and comments right away. Obviously, if we're here deep, ooh, a little hot still, a little hot. I'm gonna like to let it sit for a little bit. Normally, in the wintertime, the sink's cold enough. So as soon as you add that hot water, you know what I'm saying. Maybe you don't know what I'm saying. I don't really know what I'm saying, but what I was thinking was, even though the water's hot, you're putting it right into a cold-ass metal sink, so it's cooling it off. A little natural cooling there. But, so what's up? I think a few people have asked about this in the recent live streams. Maybe Woody, maybe Bob. I'm not sure who, but here you are. And they've been stacking up. Still have never got around to the taco thing. We know about an F Zappa 20 cooking special, but if it was ever done, that's all it would be. All the other shit I cook is not really cooking, so I don't know. Got a little time in with the one-eyed cat today. He's another fan favorite here on the live streams. He was out there. He seems to be corona-free. Been hearing rumors about cats perhaps carrying the virus. He seems to be good to go. His bad eye hasn't gotten any worse. I was calling him Little Nick Fury today. He didn't seem to respond. He only seems to respond to having his belly rubbed or behind his head. He does not seem to be afraid of a lawnmower. I've noticed that about him. He would patiently wait if I was out there splitting some wood and hacking it up with a hatchet this winter. He would patiently wait outside the garage for me to be finished. And then, of course, won his attention there. Let's see, where'd the trusty Dawn brush go? I got to get rid of this spaghetti thing. I keep reaching for it. I'm thinking it's my Dawn brush. You know what I mean? I can't clean anything with that. The handy Dawn brush, however. So, what's up with you guys? I'm still continuing the lack of sports with Marvel movies. Got through the 2 Guardians of the Galaxy. That was, that was kind of where I hit a little bit of a stall in the action, but a few of you have said, no, go do it. A little bit of a red flag for me when a movie's all about the soundtrack. If you're carried away with the soundtrack, I feel like that's a bit of a red flag. Maybe your movie's not so great. You got to hide the fact with a bunch of cool songs that other people wrote, But they were all right, They were pretty much on par with all of them so far. I've had a few favorites. And after that, watched Doctor Strange. That was surprisingly good. I had no idea what was going on with Doctor Strange. I'd seen that thumbnail before, but didn't know what the deal was. And, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't too bad. Then after that, Black Panther. Pleasantly surprised by Doctor Strange. Probably going to have to watch that and maybe even Black Panther a second time. Just kind of drifting in and out, doing some things, browsing, checking out the phone, Losing a little interest during those 2, even though I did like them. I'd like to watch them again. And at this point, I think that's the complaint about the Marvel movies. They kind of follow the same formula. You watch the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you're probably pretty good in most cases. But there might have been some small beats in there that I missed, Anybody else do their dishes today? I was contemplating before I went live to chat with you guys. Thankfully, I got you guys. I don't know what's worse, being kind of stuck around the house with the same person or the same couple of people, being trapped and kind of stuck around the house, just you. I guess they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Nobody to take turns on the damn dishes, No kids to threaten. You ain't eating if you don't do the dishes. It's kind of parent I'd be. I'd threaten them with starvation if they didn't do a couple of chores. Parent of the year. Freak out and throw stuff. World's greatest dad. Hashtag Fago. You guys still pretty fired up about Sigma Oasis? Seemed like it was about 75-80% positive the other night. I think everybody agreed we were happy. Set Your Soul Free and Soul Planet were left off. And, the stack is already struggling. The stack 420. Well, I just did that. Had already rinsed that and went for one more dip. I don't know. We got a couple more bowls there. We'll sneak that in. Ooh, got an odd shaped bowl here. So feel free to comment or question or whatever you got going on over there. I'll eventually get around to it. So Dead and Company were live tonight, or not live tonight, but showing the show. Billy Strings was live. I only watched about 10 minutes of that, you know. I mean, as much as I love Billy Strings, I kind of need the whole band there, you know. So I bailed on that. No, well, never mind. What am I talking about? It wasn't even 20 minutes. About the time I guess I was ready to bail, I realized I had no choice. This Nuds is trying to sell that one. Dead and Company. I don't even think I gave it 20 minutes. It was a one-shot deal, you know. And I'm sure that British guitar player guy, not Guitar Gate, British guitar guy, oh, he was even live streaming. I was like, who the hell's this? This is Pegasus band. Maybe I've heard of them. What is this? I was thinking some 80s Yngwie Malmsteen shit, you know? And yeah, I was kind of on the right track. It was that dude. Forks and Knives Down. We learned the hard way there. How do you think that cat got one eye? Hair is really getting out of control. Here, see him hearing and seeing more and more, you know, home haircuts, YouTube haircuts, Barrett cuts, whatever you want to call them. Little Ciro Baptista for you. Going back in for the Anthony Hizzo Wrigley Field show. Had to come home with the commemorative Wrigley Field Phish Cup, even though it has nothing to do with Phish. They're just getting rid of all their Cubs merchandise. Everybody wants Chris Bryant. Uh-oh. Running out of cup space over here. What to do? Oh boy. We sneak a cup in over here? Oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah. Couple bowls here. We got a couple North Carolinians in the house again. Anybody from Nebraska? Any Cornhuskers? Hawkeyes. Let's listen to a bunch of Frank Zappa today. Watching some interviews. Watching some shit with him and Dweezil and Moon Unit. Seemed like Diva, man. I don't know what Diva's deal is. She's nowhere to be found, though. Lots of Dweezil and Moon Unit. Lots of talk about Amit, but Diva very rarely mentioned. Yep. The dishes are nearly done. I don't know how long that was. I felt like that's pretty quick. The old familiar sound. Spaghetti. So it looks like we're getting jam filled. Again, another dinner and a movie that is going to be a somewhat recent 3.0. And this one's somewhat predictable, I guess. Got the info from Paige about the sandwiches. Info was very little info. Not really a tuna fish sandwich guy. Maybe just in honor of the dozen and MSG, I'll try to somehow figure out a spicy chicken sandwich for that night or something. And again, I don't like many of my Phish recaps, you know, but that is another one. I do recall liking that, especially once it got to the end of the night. Got to Cavern and whatever else they played to end it, you know. By the time we got near the end of the second set in the encore, it was all who gives a shit time. And it was okay. No problem with that at all, whatsoever. Uh-oh, ESPN. How the hell am I getting a notification? There's no sports. What do you know? All right. That's a nice stack now. You see it over there? It's not bad. You get a decent look at it. Get that out of the way. Oh, yeah. It's big time. It's large. Yeah. I'm talking about. Man, damn good job. Hand's still a little wet here. Towel action. And I guess now we'll move back over to the regular studio and take a field trip outside for a minute, perhaps. One of these nights we do spooky dishes. Dishes in the dark eventually. Be a new hit. Spooky dishes. It's cooling off a little bit. It's here. So I can see if people are staying home. I don't know about that light on me tonight. Not hearing a lot of traffic. That's good. I see a couple cars though. It's too cold out here with these cold, wet hands and t-shirt on. Token Phish shirt on again tonight, of course. And I don't know if I said it or not, made it official, but the dishes are done, man. They are all set. We're moving back over here to Studio 20. Your regular scheduled programming. And we're back. Bloop. A few adjustments here. Can't have a pulsation here. No pulsation without representation at all. Just kind of go with it, you know. So what's up? Bloop. There we go. Dishes in the dark. All right. Oh, you got a fat tire? I should have grabbed me a fat tire before I came in here and sat down. Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. Well, it was the one from the other night. I was getting ready to rip it, the impromptu Dick's 2012 one. I know it doesn't look like you can really see it from there, but yep, that's what it is. That probably won't be permanent, though. I don't have it plugged in right now, but I probably should, because if I stay here too long, yeah, it's the Dick's one, the one they did a couple weeks ago for dinner and a movie. The paper is just the little piece of paper, you know. Here, Woody was right. I should plug that in just in case. Forget, and then my battery dies on us. We lose us. I did not hear that breaking news. Oh, better go to live chat instead of top chat in case Bob K stops by. Starts talking about Funky Bitch and YouTube doesn't give him his props. YouTube doesn't know, man. YouTube doesn't know about Bob K. So whoever said watch Guardians of the Galaxy, it was like, no, dude, go for it. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Going back and scrolling through some of the old ones here. It's like Pebbles and Marbles got a shout out. Cool. Hetty Burrito, hell yeah. Got a Bama man down there. What's up, Brock? Yep. And some of our normal people. So, yeah, Bob is, man. Bob wants to know what's up. Yeah, Xavier. Kind of thought so. Maybe I'll go grab that fat tire. That was a good suggestion. Sorry to get right up and roll out. Ah, man, but as soon as I do that, I'm going to have to piss. And we're relatively early tonight. Pearl Jam's all right. I haven't listened to that newest one, though, if that's what you're talking about. But Pearl Jam's all right. I'm not a hater by no means. You know, I definitely used to like them a lot. But it's been a while. Remember when they were going crazy releasing all them live shows? I got a couple of those. But damn, that feels like that was 20 years ago now. So, I grabbed one of my clean glasses. Nah, it'd have been a little warm. It's not a good idea. Spud's gonna grab one. Melancholy? I guess you're one of the normal people. Yeah, I think so. I don't know about normal, but normal viewer, perhaps. Same as always, the fat tire, amber Errol. Got a little vodka drinker here. All right. What'd you do a shot of, Jeff? Currently, my current band right now would be Marvin, and then all time start getting into like Frank Zappa, Mahavishnu Orchestra, that type of thing. Primus, the Frog Brigade. Cheers. Oh, really? Missing persons? I'm not familiar, but I bet you they're all right. Yeah, normal without the A. Yeah, that's one way to go, burrito. I haven't drank except on the live streams. I think this is about number 11 over what, 20 live streams or something now? Coronavirus streams, that is. I've even started a little playlist. It's a little playlist with some videos where we talk about things, and it's called COVID-19. Uh-oh, Spud. Getting greedy. Probably not if I'm listing my favorite bands ever. Grateful Dead would be down the list a little bit. They might be in the top 25, though, for me. Nah, I don't think so, Woody. I'll be all right. Hey, what's up, Sam? Eventually, who knows when, but I'll be back to a 6-pack a year once this stay-at-home shit ends. Phish is probably number one, I'd have to say, for sure. Although I never got to see Mahavishnu or Frank Zappa live. Talking Heads would be up there, maybe 9th. Just throwing that out there. Then there's some of that whole like New Orleans sound, but those bands, they're never like permanent fixtures in bands, you know? But a bunch of those dudes just somehow throw that in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've watched all his Phish and Frank Zappa videos. I'm the Guitar Gate guy there, I in mind. Yep. His his Zappa videos are pretty good too. They're not quite as they're not as long as the Phish videos, but they're still good. Yeah, I went to a show that night. Didn't even watch the game live or anything, so that was why I didn't do that one. It wasn't necessarily because they lost and how they kind of, things didn't go their way exactly. It wasn't that. I got plenty of videos where they do lose, though. In fact, those are some of the best. I was kind of bummed out. He does keep it greasy and Toto line. Jeff, those are the two Zappas that he does. Yeah, it does suck about Neil. No, I did not see Zappa live. Closest I've come is seeing Dweezil's band. Zappa plays Zappa. I've seen them 3 times. It's been a couple years though. My favorite Phish years are summer of '94, fall '97, 2015, 2017. I like all those years. The dishes are done, man. I don't know if you caught that at the beginning, Bob, but if you scroll all the way back to the beginning, boom. Or I don't know where sometimes people are all over the place on the live streams. Some people aren't exactly live. Maybe they're a few minutes behind. But I don't know, what was that? The first 10 or 15 minutes of the stream, something like that. Well, that's a good thing, Spud. That's one good thing about staying home. I know. I got some frozen turkey in the freezer, but no giblets. I wasn't a giblet guy. Yeah, it is. Fall of '97 is arguably the best. But then so is summer of '94. Some people think 93, 95, 99 were great. 96, nobody's hollering about 96, but some great shows, I'm sure. Well, you'll get there one day, Woody. Damn, Larry. That sucks. Oh, yeah, Clifford Ball, right. That might have made up for the whole damn year. Damn, Sam. You got a long time to go. So were the shows, not just the set list. The shows were nuts. Okay, Larry. So that's obviously not as out of control as New York City, but 900 in your county. Yeah, 94 antelopes are sick. 96 was another good year for antelope. Speaking of 96, established in 1985, 11 years later. Ah, nice, Kevin. Yep. It was a tense moment, man. It was a tense moment waiting on that top 4 playoff announcement. Yeah, I've listened to that Cincinnati show with the fire alarm. Yep. Some bootleg copy. That'd be cool if they released that someday. I guess it wasn't necessarily a great show. It was just the how wild it was. Yep. Then there was the Bomb Factory in '94. There was that 622 '94. All kinds of shit. The OJ stuff was '94 as well, right? Oh, probably overall, I guess, because there's more of it, the solo stuff over the mother stuff. Ah, some homemade wine. Nice, good deal. Well, I was bummed missing that YEM. I'd have been more bummed if I hadn't seen that song a lot. For someone that hasn't been to a bunch of shows, I think I already had seen YEM 7 times. So I was bummed, but it could have been worse. Mainly just feeling stupid. But then again, whatever. I got over that pretty quickly. Kid at Alpine tried to call me out. Hey, Spud, appreciate it, dude. Boom. Cheers. Oh, what happened with the heater situation the other night, man? I think as we were bailing like Wednesday or Thursday night, your furnace was down or something. Good time for a fireplace. Very, very slim that they do a collab with Joe Exotic. Rumors that Joe Exotic's got the virus. I'm not buying it, but those are the rumors. WrestleMania was nuts. All of that, yeah, that's happening this weekend, right? Aren't they doing 2 days of it or some shit? What's WrestleMania like with no people? Sure was. I just found out the other night, man. You think Matthew be living in Ohio, I would know that Polaris is no longer, but I did not. Hey, what's up, Andrew? That's the recent Dick's Dinner and a Movie set list back there. If anybody's just tuning in, going, what is he doing? Framing some of his own art. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no, Spud. Hope that's not coronavirus related. Yeah, I bet it would be, man. Tiger King was pretty dope, unfortunately. I guess, I think. I watched it all. I want to be one of them people that acts like I'm too cool for it or something, but. Oh, yeah, you never saw that Baker's Dozen, huh? Nice. Nah, I think I'll pass on the Tiger King review. We talked about it a lot, though, over the nights. I guess that's why. Over the course of 3 or 4 or 5 live streams, we've talked about it a lot, so. Huh. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the newer guys. I know The Undertaker, but not AJ Styles so much. I did not see Mike's Bass Lesson. No, I've been hearing about those, but I did not watch. No. I was more interested in Paige's sandwich story. That was pretty funny. No, I haven't rewatched Beetlejuice, Woody. Probably not going to. To be perfectly honest, Woody, I'm probably not gonna. I mean, unless this shit goes on for 5 more months, maybe Beetlejuice makes it in the rotation. But I took advantage of the free HBO. They're offering some free stuff right now. 5 seasons of The Wire, though. I don't know if I can just commit for 5 seasons. Wasn't there a really good Undermine at Magnaball? I couldn't really tell you the best one, Xavier, but or sometimes when people ask me questions like that, I guess I could just do something like this, find out rather than just being like, I don't know. Sometimes if I don't know it off the top of my head, I got the internet right here. What the fuck? Undermine song. Oh dear Lord. The fucking album. Alright, here we go. So oh yeah, the MSG one from not the New Year's Eve MSG one, but there was an MSG one in 2016. Yep, I do recall that one being very good. And then how far back was Magnaball? Huh. Maybe I was wrong about Magnaball, huh? Oh no, I wasn't. There it is. Well, according to .net, it did not make their jam charts, but that's one of those songs that doesn't necessarily have to go Tipe 2 on us. I think Undermine is almost always great. Maybe I was wrong about the Magnaball. Maybe somehow I was confusing Magnaball and that MSG one. And then there was obviously that awesome one at Dick's that we all just heard recently. Yep. And then there was another one from that time, that 2010, 2011 time. Let's see here. Oh, Chicago. Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. So, yep. That was August 15th, 2011. So, I don't know, something like that. But I kind of like all Undermines, though. I really do. I'm a big fan of that song. Undermine guy. Right here. Hand raised. Yeah, there you go, Xavier. You called it about the time I was seeing it, I believe. Yep. Hey, what's up, Larry? Yeah, it does kind of suck being at home. Yep. I have not, Mike. I have not seen that. That's the most recent dinner and a movie one, Sam. I was getting ready to toss it today, and I was like, yeah, I'll mix up the background a little bit. We'll throw it in the frame real quick. I watched a little bit of that, Larry, just the beginning. Then they cut it off and went over to Nug's Net to pay. And I was like, yeah, as much as I love Billy Strings, I don't know if I could. I love just Billy Strings. I like the band. Hey, what's up, Mary? Oh, cool. Appreciate it. There, Joe, 823X. Did you? You paid the five? Oh, it was only $5. Oh, wow. I don't know why. For some reason in my mind, I was thinking $9.99. I don't know. But yeah, that's not too. How was it? I don't know. It's tough for me to just sit there, just a guy and a guitar. As much as I like him, same thing. Same thing with Trey. Um, but yeah, man. Damn, just 2 hours, huh? Well, that's cool. And look, anything anybody's doing like that right now, I'm not gonna shit on it. That's cool. Cool. I respect that, obviously. You missed the dishes, Mary, unfortunately. Very nice stack tonight, too, I gotta say. Damn, Woody, you've been killing it. You were like 10 pages in recently. What's up, Brock? You're looking at it, man, just sitting here chilling. Did some dishes, now having a beer, talking to you good people. Yeah, I definitely missed the band. And that's no way a knock on Billy, but I don't think I could watch Zappa that way. I don't really enjoy Trey that way. At least Trey's got some banter and some stories. You did. Okay, some of them, Brock. Mostly. Yeah, after a while it does for me too. When there's just a few in there, no problem. Even if there's just a few in there for a few days. But when it starts like stacking over, and then when you got a new dirty dish to add and you're finding trouble places to put it, it's time. Lights from a Phish show. That's what's in the reflection of the mask. Okay, I'll check that out, Hetty Lot. Ah, good deal, Woody. Would you be able to just like sit there and read with this playing in the background, or would you not be able to do that? That would probably disturb me too. I would be able to read it, but I don't think I'd comprehend it. Like I would read a couple sentences and be like, "What the hell did I just read?" His words are just like going right in my eyes and out the back of my head. A lot of information that happens to me, I'll be honest, but I feel like it's best to read in total silence. Yeah, I like Page's band. I've always liked them. Yep. Probably Clifford Ball's my favorite festival. Skyline Chili, overrated, probably. I don't know how that has such a reputation from outsiders, but it's one of them things. If you're able to get it whenever you want, you don't go get it very often. Cauliflower, maybe baked, thinly sliced, baked in an oven with some pepper, some shit like that. That's about the only way I could do cauliflower. He's got the face of a flower. Yeah, cauliflower. Norm McDonald. God, Larry. You know what? I've been watching so much shit, and that Curb finale was like 3 days ago. I watched it. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even remember anymore. I've watched like 8 hour long episodes of shows, and probably 8 movies since the couple old fights of YouTube videos. But I know I did like it. I know when it was over, I immediately texted my friends who have not watched the most recent one. And I was like, Curb was pretty awesome, man. Uh, Need to check it out. They were like, good deal, good deal. um, I thought, what's his name, Vince Vaughn, though. I've never been a huge Vince Vaughn fan, but I thought he was all right on that. Oh, you just finished Ozark? Damn, I'm still stuck in the first season. I'm up to episode 8 now, though. I got 7 of them completed. It's a kidney stone, and I think we're okay, Sam. No issue. Although I noticed the last night when I tried to roll over on my guess it was my left side, felt a little sensitive and sore there, just like on a mattress. I was like, ooh, what's up with that? So I just rolled back over to my right side or my back. So nice. Yeah, man. I've liked Ozark. I don't know why I don't just have damn hour-long episodes, man. I wish they were just like 42 minutes. I could at least trick myself to being like, oh, this is nothing. I can bust off a couple of these. Sometimes I get studs to these damn Marvel movies all 2 hours, but then I realize, okay, usually the last like 17 minutes is credits and all that shit. So I saw a really good meme yesterday. One of the guys from Live and Listen. I don't know if any Phish fans know them, but that was an old picture of Justin Timberlake when he was real young, and it was like, gonna tell my kids this was Ruth from Ozark, and it looked just like her. Hey, what's up, Mike? Cool, Zach. Yeah, I know. I got started. Once those first two, three, four, 5 episodes, boom, 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 I ripped them off in about a day and a half or something. But I've been kind of. Civil War was probably my least favorite of the Captain Americas. But then when I got to around episode 5, 6, and 7 now, that's taken me over a week. I'm going to finish the first season tomorrow. I gotta. Although now I've gotten past that Guardians of the Galaxy and Doctor Strange, I'm back on a Marvel roll. Because I had those two Guardians of the Galaxy staring at me, and I just didn't think I'd dig them. And they've been toward the bottom. I've watched about 20 of these fucking Marvel movies now. And I will say that they were definitely not my two favorites. I definitely like the origin stuff. I watched Ultron. Oh, I also watched Ultron. I don't think I had seen that since I last did a stream. I actually watched 5 of those bad boys in like the last 2.5 days. I have not got to Endgame yet. Nope. I'm kind of watching them in order of not as they were released, but as they have been, like in time order, as they supposedly take place. Like I started with the original Captain America, then went to Captain Marvel, and now we're all the way up to like modern day time, I guess, with Black Panther. Mike Gordon as Captain America. I have not, Brock. Oh yeah, so you got seasons 1 and 2 in the books. You just need to watch season 3. I don't know, Larry. Good question. I don't know. I even just did the dishes, man. Even had some sparkling clean glasses. But you're right. I should. I mean, this ain't a Coors Light, man. This is a highly respected Fat Tire Amber Ale. I agree. Too late now, though. 70% gone. Also glass, though. Hmm. I would, personally, I like to do the things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Personally, Isaac. That's why I'm doing the Marvel movies that way. But if I, upon recently rewatching, I did not watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 again. I might have watched the end of 3 just to be like, what exactly now? Oh yeah, I didn't check out any of the Friday Night Cheese. They got Friday night locked down, huh? See, Dead and Company got Saturday. Couple bands on Tuesday. Oh, nice. You saw number 4 in the theater? Good deal. I appreciate it there, Deanna. I'm genius. The word genius gets thrown around a lot these days, but I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, but dude, I don't know if you've seen them, Isaac, or not. But what do you mean spoil? We all know what happens, dude. We've seen it. Luke, I, oh, I better not spoil it. True, Spud. That was the order. Yep. Well, I didn't know it was going to be YEM, Vinny. I would not have left if I had known it was going to be You Enjoy Myself, but I often leave for the encores because often encores are, meh, you're all right if you miss it. That particular night, I got burned. The night I was headed to my car listening to Bud from the parking lot, I've been in the parking lot listening to more. Felt good about those nights. So I'm still winning. But yes, that one burned a little. But like I said earlier, Vinny, that just came up a little bit ago. And if I had not seen YEM several bunch of times before, it would have hurt even more. But I think that would have been like my ninth or eighth YEM. So I'm all good. They got me. Word got to the band that I was going to be there, and they were like, that fucking chomper leaves during encores. Let's get him. Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have done going forwards, bud. Make my way toward the back. And if they fire up more or character zero or loving cup, I run. Run. No, I did not miss the Meld Encore. Well, I didn't necessarily start it, but in the Phish scene, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Unfortunately. Because then Chompers took the word Chomper and ran with it. Yeah, of course, in Portland, somebody would run on stage. We got no respect for anything up there. Yep. Got a baker's dozen. Man. Ooh. Yeah, they don't make it to Arizona often. They did know 3. I like Thread. Yeah. Thread was a song which is going to be on this upcoming show we're going to get for dinner and a movie Thread. I think I even commented that night, hey, look, I like Thread. Thread's cool, but Thread doesn't belong here. This is Night of Legends right now. Something's happening, and Thread just fucking crashed the party. But I like Thread. I liked it then. I liked it on the studio for sure. Yep. No, I don't know what the best encore. I don't know. I mean, I have favorite shows and I have favorite songs and maybe favorite moments, like personal moments at shows. But when it gets down to you really start getting deep. What's your favorite Undermined? What's your favorite first set sample in a jar? What's your favorite type 2 bathtub gin? I don't know. I don't necessarily have them. Sometimes some will just jump out at me and be like, oh, yeah, I really love this one. You know, the Baker's Dozen wingsuit, for example. Uh-oh, Spud's a steam guy. Look out. What's a show that I wish I were at? The Jam-filled Baker's Dozen. Nah, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want nothing to do with MSG in New York City. I don't know, Spud. Not sure, man. I mean, the Nutter Center 97. I don't know. Fishman's probably my favorite member personality wise. Then Paige, then Trey, then Gordo. Yeah, it'd have been nice to be a Clifford Ball. Cypress, sure. Yeah, yeah. Yep, Gordo. Really enough. Dead last. Tom Marshall might be ahead of Gordo. Nah, never mind. I take that back. I'd have a sandwich with Paige. Probably smoke a doob with Fishman. I would keep Trey as far away from coffee as I could. Might have Trey. I might have a turkey sandwich with Trey. Calm him down, slow him down a little bit. And Gordo, I don't know, man. Maybe we would go like elk hunting. That way we'd have to be real quiet. We couldn't talk. Could you imagine Gordo out there? Oh, dude, scarves though. You know Gordo's got the scarf for some hardcore elk hunting somewhere in Utah. Yeah, you're right. MSG isn't the problem. New York City is. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to go there. That was long before any of this recent horrible stuff. I just don't like the way Horn sounds. What are you talking about, dude? I love lizards. That can't be true. Um, I love McGrupp. That's somewhat Game Hinge related. But Horn, I just don't like Horn. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like how it sounds. That's it. That's the only thing. It's a song, which is for your ear, just like, how do you feel about this song? That song, it's not one of my favorites, to be kind about it. That's all. I wouldn't even say I have anything against it. Just Phish has 500 songs or something that they can play, and Horn is not very high on my list. Oh, we're empty. Nor do I have anything against people that like Horn. If you like Horn, that's cool. Yeah, well, man, I'm not exactly. Maybe you're taking me a little too seriously there, Stocky. Um, I don't know if I've ever announced it as Chomper or whatever. I also just announced myself as a Chomper a little bit ago. So, don't take it to heart. Don't be personally offended by anything I say. I'm just a fucking guy talking about some songs about a band. That's it. You seem to take issue with that. That's okay. If you take a huge issue with it, just I would guess my advice would be don't watch anymore. I mean, you'll definitely recognize my ugly mug in a thumbnail, so just be like, fuck that guy, I ain't watching that. In fact, there's like 3 little dots. If I keep showing up on your homepage, there's these 3 little dots you can click on and be like, not interested. It's one of the choices. And then I won't show up on your homepage anymore. Just like that, I'll be out of your life. What's up, Craig? No, Spud, I am not. See, Woody likes more. I haven't banned him from this chat. You think even at New Year's Eve at MSG, huh? New Year's Eve for sure, but MSG, we'll see. Uh-oh, Isaac likes Numberline. Some people are asking for it now. Sample in a jar changed the band's vibe. Well, that was around that Hoist time. I could see if you had been into Phish since early on and then Hoist came out, you might be like, wait a second here. What is going on? We're done with, I'm cutting myself off at 1 amber ale. I'm not a big Time Turns Elastic fan at all. But you're right. Also, they had some pretty rocking years around the time Hoist came out. Did Hoist come out in 1994? If that's the case, lordy. Uh, yeah, I mean, look, yeah, that's true. There are times in the Numberline Jam, once we get 6 minutes deep or something like that, a little bit, but mm, that was also one of the first studio albums that got me. Like I've mentioned it before, that a friend of mine back then left Hoist in my car purposely, and I listened to it a few times. And I started to kind of dig some of the songs a little bit, and then I found one of them live Phish releases that had a couple of those songs on it, I believe, and boom. I have never been to New Hampshire. No, I have not. Not even driven through. Yeah, I guess you're right, Matt. They're both the best and the worst. When we say Phish fans are the worst, we're kind of only talking about Phish fans on the internet, So, my craziest experience at a show, the time I saw this dude face plant, an older dude. It was back in '03, so I was much younger. So to me, this was an older dude. And he just face planted, man. Too much alcohol, too many drugs. It was during I Didn't Know, which was a good time. And he just like fell forward, man. It kind of fell onto bodies. Luckily, he didn't go like right into one of them hard ass plastic seats or something. I wasn't near enough by to like catch him or try to help out or anything, but near enough by to witness the whole thing. Pretty sure I saw a bird, a little like young bird that maybe was on the verge of being able to fly, but couldn't quite pull it off, commit suicide slash die at Deer Creek during the Carini in '03. That's pretty wild. And then I saw some dude give the double middle finger. Speaking of Numberline, this was pretty cool. This was at Cincinnati in maybe '09 or 2010. Those US Bank Arena shows. So anyhow, he was like kind of getting a little frisky with his dancing, some elbows bumping into shit and bumping into people. I mean, so finally the dude next to him like has a little problem with it and some words were exchanged. Well, he never broke stride in his dance, but just started throwing the double birds at the guy as he was still getting down to Numberline. Where the other guy was totally like, I don't even think he was hearing the music anymore. He was just so pissed at this guy's aggressive dancing. So, I don't know. Those are some of my most memorable experiences at shows. Something like that. No, Woody, you've never told us you saw someone die in New Jersey. I've never been to the Gorge. Have I heard about Guitar Gate? Oh, where he's having problems. The live stream the other night got removed. I believe so. I commented that fucking good luck with Argent, man. They're real jerks when it comes to hold your head up and licensing rights. So that might be the holdup. So if anybody's blaming Phish or even Nugs, it's Argent. Let's not even get started on Stevie Wonder. But what's up? What's the latest? Or is that pretty much the latest? Oh, really? Whoa, really? Someone found an Instagram. So what are we saying here? He's a bit of a fraud. He's acting like he's never ever heard these songs and he's figuring all this stuff out on the fly when really he's coming in with some experience. Really? Well, that's a little bit upsetting, huh? Yeah, that is a little bit upsetting because for whatever reason, I don't know, you just want people, I mean, I guess it's obvious. You just want people to be authentic, I guess. Good or bad. He happened to be pretty good authentic. According to some Phish meme, I'm evil authentic. Whatever. If you think I'm evil, fuck you, man. You're just ignoring the real problem. Huh, well, that's interesting. I don't know. I do not know, man. But if there's like photo evidence on Instagram from 2015, fuck. Now, some Reddit speculation. Fuck that, man. I've seen Reddit speculation about your boy here, and it was not even close to the truth. And not even necessarily people trashing me either, saying stuff that's like kind of neutral or whatever, but yet it's like, wait a minute, that's not true. So I don't know, man. But yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. If why would he do that? I mean, that's interesting. I don't know. Strange. Huh. Yeah, I am not Carol Baskins. True. What if Carol's totally innocent? It's just this really sweet lady that just loves cats and just doesn't quite know how to run a business. Yeah, Camden, man. I think they'll be, I'm going to say over, Benjamin. Why not? I mean, kinda, I guess. As far as making videos and stuff, I mean, I'll listen to Widespread if it shows up in my life, but yeah, I think you're right. But, oh, yeah. And the video of that show is not the greatest in the world, but yeah, oh, yeah, I'm aware of that Island Tour show. I don't know, Zach. I don't know. Well, when you add the word reaction to the video title, which I believe he did, that's kind of strongly implying that you've never heard Down with Disease before, I would think. Oh, Mary. Oh, that's right, Mary. You started it. So you've at least made it through the first two episodes, I see. Yeah, it's chomp dust at least half of the time. Fuck it, dude. We got you, Woody. I see it now. Julius. Yep, yep. Just had one. Only had one tonight, Craig. One amber. What's up, Kel Sox? Thanks for checking in. I sometimes partake in chomper activity. I'd like to believe that I'm not a full time chomper anymore, but sometimes you can't help it. Guilty. Much better these days, though, than I used to be. Yep, that's a good way to put it. It's crazy and shocking and sad. It's just like nuts. Nobody talks about like the Scarface guy, the accidental shooting. Like that stuff barely even gets mentioned. And yet it was like, what? Sure do. I've done it. I've thrown glow sticks only once that I can recall at Blossom in 2015. I thought some guy had a photo or video evidence of it, so I came clean and admitted to it. That's in one of those early. I don't know what video that was in, but I don't know, James. It's kind of up to up to your own interpretation. Choose your own adventure, James. I figure if you've seen enough of these videos or stuff like that and stuff like that, and then we had a good second period and stuff like that, and then my teammates, they're all really in good shape and stuff like that. And then yeah, oh yeah, my dad, he gave me some advice and stuff like that. And we were watching Chomper King and stuff like that. Favorite classic rock band, probably maybe Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. I used to like the Doors a lot and stuff like that. The Who, I was even a big Who fan. Pink Floyd, probably Pink Floyd overall though, and stuff like that. Oh, is it in everything like that? Damn it. I thought it was in stuff like that and everything like that. I don't think there's any proof of me wooing. Nope. I think John Mayer's a lot better than I ever thought he would be, James. You know? I'm not a huge fan though. And no, by in no means am I like saying, oh yeah, he's just as good as Jerry. Obviously, I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's a shame about old Sid Barrett. Uh-oh, you found it, Isaac? Uh-oh. Well, I gotta say, man, that hurts a little bit. I still like him. I still think I'd still like the videos and all that shit. My dad's doing all right, Woody. But that is interesting. Oh, that's gonna make me log in on a desktop, and I ain't interested. And I'm not that interested, but I'll take your word for it. I was just trying to look at his Instagram. Guitar Gate Gate. Yep, it's first I've heard of it, Woody. Or Telluride Man. Yeah, definitely different dudes. Different dudes. But then again, well, maybe that's not true. I was gonna say I don't think Mayer gives a fuck about heroin, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, he's the one doing some wizard level trolling. I'm good. I don't need to wear the mask and gloves here. Although I do have this. If you're from Ohio or not, if you're going to be able to see this very well. Can you see that? Check that out. I guess a distillery here, a distiller, they made some whiskey. You know, some folks in the whiskey business have pivoted. They've made the infamous pivot. There it is. How's that? Boy, does it smell like fucking whiskey at first. But then once you wipe it into your hands and all that, and everything like that, you know, at first it's just like, oh, it almost turns my stomach a little bit because obviously everybody's had their bad moments on whiskey. So when I smell whiskey, I'm like, oh. Then as you start, you know, giving it the old rubberoo, it goes away. And I don't know, man. I don't know about all this. I've used a few squirts here and there, but here, you smell it? Try to smell it through the camera. Smell that? It's kind of like, and just like a touch of hydrogen peroxide. That's one of the ingredients. I'm sure you couldn't read that, but yeah, really. I guess this is cheaper though than actual whiskey, so that's good. Although probably not. I don't know what would a thing of whiskey like that cost you? About $3, 3.50. Guess it depends on the whiskey, huh? That me? You see me through the bottle? Look like fucking Trey on Instagram live now. Early June. Well, here in Ohio, they've at least announced another month, I believe. So, hmm. I don't know, Nesta. I mean, you can make that argument, sure. Um, Maybe that would explain why the last couple of years have been a bit roughish. I didn't think 2019 was necessarily their best year. And Mexico wasn't necessarily a boomer, so maybe they're in transition right now. And this summer was going to be something huge. And now, damn it, delayed. No, I just got it from a friend. I don't really know where the hell it came from, tell you the truth. I guess he did. I don't know. My thoughts on the scene, I don't know, man. I ain't got a lot of great shit to say, man. I'm not going to be one of these guys that sits here and carries on about how it's just this awesome community of all these wonderful people. It's not. So, I don't know what it was like back then. But just like every group of people, whatever, a group of whatever, you're going to have a lot of assholes. And, I'm sure there's a bunch of great Phish fans out there that you and I have never even met. A lot of them I have met, but a lot of them on the internet, they're just kind of vocal and loud and blah 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 blah. They think they represent the fan base, but they really don't. So we were kind of talking about earlier. Phish fans aren't necessarily the worst. Phish fans on the internet, kind of the worst. About 200 of them. You just somehow eliminate this. About 200 of them. We'll have a panel. We'll have a roundtable discussion here. Which 200 are getting the boot? I think it would be much better. But also some really great fans out there too. Like for example, like the Phish fan that sent me the posters and stuff and everything like that. Although that's my art now back there. The whiteboard. There's no but yep, Matthew. Speaking of Divine, I listened to Andy today. That was one of the Zappa songs I went back and listened to. Listened to Pajama People. Listened to a live Muffin Man. Yeah, man. I'm not like totally hating the guy or whatever. Like I said, I still enjoyed those videos and I'll still watch his videos going forward. But again, that's another. And then it's not just Phish fans. Any whatever that guy, whoever he had attracted, eventually some portion of that fan base would have kind of been the same thing. So later, dude. Yeah, it was all right. My only disappointment with the new album was it was all stuff that we heard. I don't know many people. I mean, I guess a couple of people like him, but I don't know many. But I'm sure there's people. He must have his friends and fans and stuff and everything like that. Was he one of the guys going crazy on Guitar Gate? Please tell me he didn't. Oh, was I? I don't know. I do that a lot, I guess. I don't know, man. I have no idea, Johnny Gooch. Yeah, it turned out well. Kind of same way it is live, though. Yeah, right. I thought Sigma Oasis was actually better than live. I didn't really like that song at all live, but it was all right on the studio album. Guitar Gate is the guy, the YouTube guy we've talked about him a few times on here, Spud. Yeah, I did see that. Yep. It was weird. I don't know why it was so weird though. All chopped up and edited. Like what the fuck? Yeah, it is. This final several minutes of Thread's great. Yeah, I like Ruby Waves. I thought it kind of built all throughout the summer last year and landed pretty strong. A lot of those songs on Ghosts of the Forest I ended up liking. Guitar Gate's just another YouTuber. He's been doing some Phish YouTube videos. He does all kinds of stuff, but apparently there's been some controversy. Simple from Super Bowl. Okay, I don't really remember that one. That one don't jump out at me right away, but I also kind of remember liking Leaves live, and then the other night on the album, it was all right. Probably 97, James. Yeah. Oh yeah, new Thundercat? No, I did not realize that. Not a huge fan though. I don't know, Craig. We just got done talking about it. When were we talking about that, guys? Maybe Craig could go back 10 minutes. I don't know. Apparently he's been to Phish shows. He's like kind of a fan or something. Dating all the way back to 2015. Dun dun dun. Not much of a controversy, but yeah, his videos are cool, man. Either the Punch You in the Eye or the Divided Sky. It's Guitar Gate, all one word is his name here on YouTube. And then if you just Google or if you just YouTube that up there in the search, his Phish videos will probably be one of the top ones right now. I mean, I enjoyed his Frank Zappa videos, and he had obviously knew who Frank Zappa was. So, you know. Something about like the cadence or the delivery of Trey's vocals are a little bit, I don't know. It's like weird hip hoppy, yuppie, old white guy hip hoppy kind of style or something, man. Every now and then I hear it. I'm just like, it makes me cringe, but what's up? What's up? It kind of doesn't matter. Probably Hot Rats, Overnight Sensation, Shut Up and Play Your Guitar, Grand Wazoo, Bongo Fury, something like that. I don't know. So he gets all like growly and mean, tries to sound scary on Thread at one point. Rawr. Not recently, or I haven't caught the little fucker recently, but he probably has. And the thought that just I was thinking earlier, we went deep on the Phish again, which is to be honest, I mean that's most of the subscribers I have and most of the people that tune in for these live streams. But every night I try to start off, try to pull us in a different direction. Started out by doing dishes tonight, talking Marvel movies, talking some recent shows, the One-Eyed Cat, weather, where are we from, but it all leads back to the P-Fish. Dun dun dun. But what else are we gonna do in these times? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the guys that start busting off their resume. Like I made a joke one time in one video. I was at a show and this guy, I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna run and grab something to drink and get a Pepsi. Do you need anything?" He was like, "Yeah, man, it's my 37th show. I'll take a Pepsi." Just like he just forced that in there a little bit, Fuck, I hate those people. That happened to me last year at Blossom. Guy just started going on and on and on, man, about his fucking resume and shows he went to. Then he'd give you little details about the city. I guess just proving that he's not lying. It's like, well, I didn't think you were lying, but now I kind of think you're lying. What are you adding those little details for? Come on, man. I know, Mike. I don't know, man. Yeah, people like it. I've heard, and then I've just seen people be like that will purposely go to shows that maybe they don't necessarily have the time or the financial situation for, but they're like, ooh, but if I add these two shows that I've already said I cannot go to, but if I go to those two shows and I do all 3 nights of Dick's will be like numbers 98, 99, and 100. And my 100th show will be at Dick's. Woohoo! And I'll get a sweet ass social media post out of it. I don't know, man. Yeah, it seems a little ridiculous. It's like, well, just hold off, man, because you're obviously going to go in the fall or New Year's Eve. Maybe New Year's Eve could be your 100th show. 6 shows. See, for some bands, man, people be like, damn, you seen fucking Tom Petty 6 times? But somehow in this band, if you've seen him over 30 times, it's like, it's not that impressive. You're kind of a chomper, noob, loser, get lost. You're not in our clique. Woody's got the deets. We got Woody. Damn, dude, $12 each. Shit. Yeah, the Blossom beer prices aren't great either. Oh, Maine only, huh? Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, it certainly does. Yeah, for real. Oh, your first show will get you some super, super love too, though. Holy shit. Now I knew, yeah, like I said, I knew the Blossom prices were bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Damn. July 23rd, 99. The dishes are done. That's how the video began, James. If you're here, we're here watching live. If you want to go all the way back to the beginning of the video, that's how we started the evening. And now, I know it's kind of early still. It's not even 12:30 a.m. yet, but we've went well over an hour. Might be about time to wrap it up. A lot of Phish talk. Will somebody post this link on .net or something? Because a whole bunch of names that I kind of don't really recognize. Uh, just kind of not regular. The same crew of people that stop by the live chats, and a lot of Phish questions. So, Forbin Mockingbird, that would be strong. I don't know how. Doesn't happen very often. That would be one if I were at a show and I was actually able to hand pick. That would be one. No Woody B, no piss break. You are correct, sir. Nah, there's worse songs than that. I mean, it's certainly not even in the top 1,000 songs ever written, but it's not the worst either. Hey, Deanna. Oh yeah, you're not Deanna. You're just into Deanna's account or whatever. The Coventry. Oh, you hate the Coventry waiting when Paige started crying. Yeah, that interfered with the song a little bit. I had other issues with Coventry. Yeah, a little bit, Isaac. I've heard something like that, Maki Supa. That might not have been the exact line, but honestly, some shit like that I feel like I've heard. The worst venue ever? I don't know. Polaris and Riverbend aren't exactly cool, Neither is Deer Creek, especially the new Deer Creek, where it's kind of building up. 20 years ago, I guess, Deer Creek was kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so that was nice. But some of them old outdoor amphitheaters, they were kind of boring. The Nutter Center, honestly, isn't a great venue. It's just a pretty basic basketball slash hockey arena. But there's been some great shows there. So Ventura was bad. Yeah, I haven't been, other than Vegas, I haven't been to any of the venues out west. Yeah, back then, Deer Creek was kind of cool. True. Yeah, it's just not. I mean, it wasn't a great venue, man. It was a pretty basic venue, Polaris. At least Riverbend, you had the river back there, occasionally get a boat going by. An offensive tackle. That's who I hope the Browns take. Yeah, I've been down to Pelham and I saw him in Alpharetta. Not this year, though. I've been to New Orleans. Not to see Phish, but yeah, Oak Mountain. Peace and grease, Leadhead. Keep it greasy so it goes down easy. Yeah, I like Alpine for an outdoor amphitheater style. Alpine's nice. It's a little different. Definitely better scenery. Yeah, Red Rocks looks decent. Well, there's that too, Jeffrey. I don't know what makes me a fake. What do you think makes me a fake fan exactly? Because I don't like more and Character Zero and I leave during Encore, something like that. I don't know. Yep, ice cream cake. Hampton was kind of cool, but again, just because of its kind of legendary status. I've not been to Red Rocks, no. Trevor Goodlett. Ah, bummer. Didn't give time for the response, I guess. Yeah, the ice cream cake's been solid. Yeah, at least had a that was kind of cool though. Um, I saw one show there at Star Lake. It wasn't too bad. Carvel, nice. Damn, that does sound good, actually. It's already kind of getting a little bit hungry. I gotta start bringing up ice cream. Ooh, that would be nice. Later, Woody. Cookie Puss. Damn, that's a good reference, bud. Haven't thought about that in a long time. The Spack. You saw some undercover fuzz at Star Lake? What show? For Phish or somebody else? Oh man, I don't know about hot wings and nacho cheese, dude. Yeah, I know. I'll try, John. I don't know, Laguna. I hear good things about Spack and the man. Yeah, 311 was okay. I was never a big fan of 311, but I think I might have had one CD back in the day of theirs. Damn, Woody, ever since you mentioned that piss, now it's kind of happened. Although we're probably getting close to an hour and a half or something now, so that's not bad. Did have a drink. Yeah, not quite an hour and a half, but all right, Brock. I think I'm about to do the same, man. You know, we got the cookie puss in, so once you get to cookie puss, where's there? There's only nowhere to go but down. We started out with the dishes. Near the end, cookie puss was referenced, and I think I just said cookie push. Having trouble talking, so I'll tell the one-eyed cat you guys said hello if I see it tomorrow, and you guys boom. Until tomorrow. Thanks, Spud, for the donation. Everybody else for stopping by, commenting. Even that one angry fan that spelled fuck with a PH. That's a cool move. He's definitely not a chomper.